on Skype because they were out of the country, and we executed a project for them, and we never had a phone conversation for them. And it was pretty exciting because we used all software platforms to communicate and initiate the relationship and execute an entire outbound telemarketing project for them. And it was great, and they've continued to work with us, and it's going to be a long-term account for us.
So how did the call start?
They contacted us by searching for, they were looking for somebody to do some work for them on LinkedIn.
Right.
And
And
so
they emailed you?
They reached out to
And
me through LinkedIn.
what country?
They're in the UK.
Okay, UK. Excellent. Elaine?
Mine is Inside View and one of their clients, Omniture Adobe, which actually was the recipient of your Sales and Marketing Tool Award last year for Best Use of Social Media, so I'm cheating a little bit here, but it's okay. One of the Inside View sales reps, leveraging Inside View, contacted the Omniture VP of Sales, saying, hey, I just read this about you, got this award, you know, this is how we can help you. And the VP's like, how did you find out? This wasn't even announced. And then he told his director saying, find out more about this because I want to have this kind of insight. They adopted it, and by being able to figure out who to contact, you know, what trigger events to leverage, and getting some social color around these people, they more than doubled their penetration rates from 15% to over 30% in a very short amount of time. So it was really exciting to hear it, especially because it was kind of, you know, it was a coffee table book about coffee tables. So it was one of those things, using the solution to get in and then showing how it works with the company.
So you actively reached out instead of...
Yes, and then, you know, they realized, well, if they can do this to me, I can do the same thing to my clients, and then they did and doubled their penetration rates.
Thank you. Annika? Favorite story?
I like stories that end with somebody making a lot of money.
Is that you?
You're not the only one.
So I like to tell a story of the sales rep who embraced LinkedIn and Twitter, and as a result closed 25% of his annual number using social media. And in LinkedIn, essentially what he did, to Jacob's point, he used it, he kept the information fresh. He changed his picture, he updated his status box, he uploaded a SlideShare presentation. And as a result, every time he made a change, what LinkedIn does on a weekly or monthly basis, depending on your preferences, it sends out information to your referral network. So his name kept coming up in the email of his contacts. And people would say, hey, you know, this guy is doing some interesting things. Let me go visit the profile. So he had people engaging with him, connecting with him via this social updating. And in the opposite way, he would follow people and their changes via those email updates and see where they were going, what they were doing. And he would reach out to people who were familiar with his product when they went to a new company, because the people that have used your product before, when they go somewhere else, they're really likely to bring it with them to the new place.
If you had a timer, Annika, and timed yourself the number of minutes you spend every day on social media, what would it be?
Depends on the day. I'm not a model case.
Okay.
20 minutes, average.
Really?
Wow. I'm not in sales, I'm in marketing,
Right.
and I spend a lot more than that, both because it's not because I'm looking for clients, it's more about understanding social media trends and being able to connect with people and discuss those social media. It's basically engaging on social media trends. So I'd say mine is an hour to 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on the day, but it's in that range.
Yeah. What do you use to find out social media trends on, what tool do you use?
So, well, obviously Twitter is a really good tool,
Right.
but I'd say with social media, especially with, in general, there's so much information out there. I'd like to aggregate my
Right.
information, so using things like TweetDeck or Hootsuite really help, because that way I'm able to look at the different trends, different hashtags, different companies or people I'm following,
Well,
and it helps
let
me
me
figure
share
it
a
out.
crazy idea I want to share with you, because there's so many ways to search, and I'm really excited.